Do you know which account you need to draw from first in retirement? Many retirees struggle with this. And making the wrong decision can affect your retirement by $500,000 or more. And this is especially true if you have saved over $1 million. I've been helping clients get the most out of their retirement for almost 3 decades. And in this video, I'm going to show you the best way to take the money out of your accounts so you can fund your retirement properly. There are 3 main types of accounts: Roth IRA, your taxable investments, and your pre-tax accounts like an IRA or 401k. It may make sense to take a certain order of withdrawals at one time and then a completely different order at another time. It may also make sense to take a portion from each particular account all at the same time. And I'm going to show you the tool that we use to decide which is best, and I'm going to give you that tool. First, let's quickly discuss the pros and cons of each type of account. Knowing this helps you determine what order of withdrawing the money. Let's start with a taxable brokerage account. Taxable accounts are individual accounts, joint accounts, or trust accounts. They have the benefits of being fully liquid, and you can take your principal out tax-free, and there's no penalties. But the profits from the accounts can be taxed at capital gains rates. And you get long-term capital gains if you hold the account for 1 year. Some people actually pay 0% capital gains tax. And to learn more on how to get 0% on your capital gains, watch this whole other video on that. The other retirement account that most retirees have is a pre-tax IRA or traditional IRA or a 401k. And the big advantage in that account is you got a tax deduction when you put that money in. However, you do have to pay taxes when that money comes back out, and that's ordinary income tax, which is normally higher than capital gains rates. So in retirement, you need to navigate withdrawals from these accounts at the right time to avoid the tax bomb, and we're going to discuss that tax bomb for pre-tax IRA accounts in just a minute. The third account that you have is a Roth IRA account. You didn't get a tax deduction putting the money in, but the money grows tax-free and comes out tax-free after age 59 and a half, provided you left it in there long enough. One thing to keep in mind about Roth IRAs, though, is you really want to have those special after-tax accounts growing a long time. So you want to delay taking money out of those accounts as long as possible. Now let me show you how to take money from your accounts to fund your retirement as tax efficiently as possible. What we have here is this tool called Right Capital, and you're going to get it for free. We already have the sample client loaded up here. And what you can do when you sign in is start putting all of your information here. When you do that, you need to then pivot over to tax. And this right here is your this particular sample. As he ages through life, it gives you what his tax bracket is. And you see that lull here? This is the retirement tax valley. And remember how I told you had a tax bomb later in life? That's when you're forced to take income from your IRA accounts at age 73. And so when you see a jump right here, that is when they turn age 73. And what we want to do is smooth out the taxes over the course of your lifetime. Okay? Now, in this example, and we got John here, you need to go to Tax Strategies. Okay? We already have all of his information loaded up, and we have 2 different ways that he can take the money out. Pro-rata. And what pro-rata means is that if you take money out, you take money out of each individual account based on the dollar amount of your withdrawal. For instance, if you're trying to take $10,000 out of your accounts and spend it for during retirement, and you have $500,000 in your pre-tax IRA, $500,000 in your Roth, and $500,000 in your joint account, you take $3,300 out of each one of those particular accounts for a total of $10,000. Okay? Now, that's what pro-rata is. A better way to take the money out would be generally take your taxable income first, tax deferred, then tax free. And if you did that, in this example here, as you can see, it's $895,000 more money in your pocket if you do it in this strategy. Now, there are some caveats here. The first is Roth conversions. During this retirement tax valley, it may make some sense to start taking money from your pre-tax accounts here and leave a little bit of money inside your taxable accounts. And let me show you how you can use this tool to optimize that. You go over to tax strategies here, and then what you want to do is to pull this slider over and then hit refresh. And it goes from $895,000 to $983,000. That's almost $100,000 more in your pocket because you're doing a little bit of Roth conversions along the way. Now, to get access to this software, look at the link in the description of this video. And it won't work for you unless you like and subscribe. Now that you have access to the tool here, you can put all of your information in here and understand what you need to do for Roth conversions and what order of accounts you need to take the money from to optimize your income. Now, it can get pretty complex. And if you want some help, you can feel free to chat with us. Our information is also in the description. Take a look at this next video. We discussed one of the most powerful tools you can use for retirement that 90% of retirees miss.